What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Iowa State versus Creighton college basketball game going down on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. Before I get into the free play, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, you can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium, or just click the link in the description in this video. It'll say Brad's Best Picks, and you can find my plays there as well. I put out so many free plays every single day, every single week, and people always ask me, what are your best bets? What are the picks do you have the most money on? And that's what the premium section is for. We also do have the inner circle. Now, this isn't for everyone. This is for people who make larger bets. You need to bet at least $1,000+ a game to be accepted into this program. It's more of a one-on-one concierge service. We've had a lot of high rollers join. They've had a lot of success. So if this sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen and we'll get back to you. But let's get into this one, guys. We are headed back to Las Vegas. This has been a pretty fun tournament so far. We got Iowa State and Creighton going at it. So I'm actually recording this. I'm recording this on Monday. Creighton and Baylor are currently in halftime right now. I took Baylor. I think Baylor's up by like 10 or 8 points at half. So we'll see how that game finishes out. And then Iowa State plays the Johnnies. They play St. John's. Like I said, I'm recording this video before that game ends. But so yeah, both these teams do have tough matchups on Monday. I'm actually kind of leaning to St. John's too in that Iowa State game. I did a live show today, and a lot of people asked me about that game. I kind of think St. John's gives Iowa State some fight. Like with Iowa State, we really haven't seen much. We saw them play Mississippi State this season. I think that's been their toughest opponent. I think we'll get a lot of questions figured out about this Iowa State team after the St. John's game on Monday. But one thing I do want to say is I have much more faith in Iowa State than I do in Creighton. I am not high on Creighton this season. I made the video on Creighton Baylor yesterday, and I said that. I don't like this Creighton team. I don't really love how they've looked so far this season. We've seen them get tested once this season against Gonzaga, and I know Gonzaga is no joke, but they got absolutely smoked in that game. And we just look at their numbers. I mean, they're shooting 27% from the three. They're shooting the free throw ball under 70%. They've had some problems with turnovers. I'm going to take Iowa State here. I'm going to lay the big number. I kind of do want to watch Iowa State St. John's before, I would place a wager on this game. But from what I've seen so far this season, I think Iowa State's going to be good. I think they're going to be really good again. I don't know if they're going to be as good as they were last season or the season before. They did lose some key players during the offseason. But one thing I know is I think they're going to be much better than Creighton, because I'm not high on Creighton at all this. I'm not high on Creighton at all this season. So I'm going to take the Cyclones. I'm going to lay the big number here. I appreciate you watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments you're taking in this one. Check out my best bets. Check out my premiums. Like I said, those are the picks I have the most money on. Most importantly, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube. I'll catch you on the next one.